Hey Bestie, I'm Kenya and welcome to my channel. I'm so grateful and super thankful that you are joining in to plan with me today. So in this video, I will be planning for the weeks of February 28th through March 6th as well as March 7th through the 13th. And you guys, I wanted to pull out Modern Wow, of course, for one of them, and then also celebrate International Women's Day. So if you want to see how they came together, you already know. Stay tuned. Okay, Bestie, so jumping in for the first spread, I have Modern Wow here, like I mentioned. And y'all, I could not wait to use this sticker book. Like, I don't know, I love the leopard print. So I picked that one for this week. And then I also pulled colorful boxes out just in case I need some black boxes. So that's pretty much what I got for this spread, you guys. I did go ahead and pull some things because I was thinking I wanted to do like a bunch of this leopard print, this bold leopard print. So what I'm pulling out here, though, before I do that, is this sticker, because it was a full sticker of that leopard print and I didn't see one initially in the book, so that's what I'm just going to use this one. And then I also thought that black sticker was a nice quote as well. So here's my only idea. Okay, I was thinking that I could go down the spine with the leopard print. That would be the look of the spread, because I really wanted it to be the centerpiece. But I thought, well, you know what? This filler paper has it already in the spine. There's already punch lines. And honestly, I think it'll be cute. And you guys remember back in the day where we used to like line washi down the middle of our pages? That's what this reminded me of. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to bring it back old school planning habits and tricks and tips. And I'm just going to slice this filler paper down, cut it down, just so I have that leopard print part. And I'll just use that scrapbook paper. I say scrapbook paper, y'all. Scrap piece of paper for something else. You know, make a random list or something that I don't necessarily need that I can toss. Or I can also punch it and it'll make like a cool little insert too. That might be an idea. I could decorate that little page, make a little journaling sheet out of it or something. Yeah, I don't waste paper. So I will keep that around till I find a use for it. Okay, so here, you guys, it's lining up. I think it's a little bit shorter, but you can't really tell because this is another reason why I love clean planner pages, because who's gonna know that it's a little bit short? You guys, to the eye, to me, it looks perfect. Honestly, I actually kind of like that it's a little bit short and doesn't go flesh up to the line of the planner layout. So boom, we're gonna roll with it. Okay, so what I'm doing is taking my Tumble adhesive. This is the permanent adhesive, so y'all, I gotta work quick. Okay, I gotta work quick with this. I gotta lay it down right, and so hopefully I can be, you know, a pro at this point, as much as I glue stuff together, and hopefully I can line this up. So I'm just gonna take my time and line it one punch hole at a time, so I can make sure that it's like, you know, nice and neat, since this is like a thin strip of like a thin strip. So boom, y'all, look at that. Look at me go. Okay, so now I'm going to do this side, and I need to turn it around because it was a little bit more comfortable doing it this way to line it up. And so now I'm going to do the same with this one. And y'all, just already, I was like, oh my gosh, this is so pretty. Like, I could just write in this, and oops, you guys, I dropped it. So let me pick it back up. Like I said, you have to work quick with this permanent adhesive because it will not come up. And I didn't want to rip this. So I was able to get it back up, and I think I got it, y'all. Yes, I got it. Okay, I love it, y'all. I love it already. Like, yeah. I'm so glad I thought to do this, because I was literally going to use the stickers, those bigger ones that I have pulled on the wax paper, but I think that just looks so great. Okay, so now, y'all, I don't really have another design in my head, so I'm just going to flow with this, okay? So normally when I'm in the flow, I tend to go with my clusters, so that's what I'm going to do here, I believe, at this point. And so I'm just trying to find my groove, you guys. So I also like to start out with just my base pattern. So I typically like to have one large box when I do clusters, one large box in between Monday and Tuesday, and Wednesday and Thursday, Friday and Saturday, and then Sunday in my note section. So if you guys plan in the horizontal, that's a easy, just lay them out. Just lay your larger boxes down first, and then you can start layering and building your little clusters. So here I'm trying to decide because I really want to use this decorative sticker, and I do go ahead and pull that black sticker, that black quote. And I don't know, I was just feeling like I wanted to use it on the left side of the spread and use that leopard on the right. So I don't know, I'm going back and forth. I feel like it would look good, but then at the same time, I don't want to clutter the pages because I'm really loving just that pop down the middle, you know? So I want the rest of the page to accent that, if that makes sense. So that's the design element that I'm thinking of in my head. So right now, I'm just going to flip back through the book to see what else I can find because I didn't pull a lot of stickers. And then too, you guys, I also, y'all, I found this sticker, but it's not as like completely leopard out as the other one. So I still like the other one better. But I'm trying to stay away from the like other like I would say tribal print that's in this book because I really want it to be strictly leopard, and then that way when I use this book again I have plenty of that tribal print to do like a tribal print spread or something. So I don't even know if that's the correct like design name to call that, but that's what it reminds me of, like those curved lines. Oh, so pretty. But I want to like kind of create a whole theme out of that. So I'm saving those, y'all. I am hoarding them. So as you can see, I was flipping through trying to find some boxes in that book and I didn't find any. And then I thought, oh, maybe I could use gold. Would gold look good on display? And I think it would, but I wasn't feeling that gold box. And I put the black one down and yep, I was feeling it. So I'm going to put some black boxes down on these two curved longer boxes. And I'm going to straighten this one up because that was a little crooked. Okay. All right. So then I'm going to put this quote down here in this corner. I just feel like that's the best space for it because I didn't want it too close to the spine. I wanted it spread out some. So here I am trying to figure out how I can use this black quote sticker, you guys. I just really like the quote, but I really don't know if it's going to work. I feel like too, looking at it, it could be a little bit too bold, but I'm going to see if I can add in these other black pieces to possibly make it work. Because I pulled those, Find Your Wild, you know, Loving Life. So, I don't know, y'all. I'm building it. I am building it. And this is the process. So, this is the point where I decided to pull the smaller leopard print pieces because I thought those would look better on the spread. So, I'm going to let that rest on the wax paper. And then, you guys, I was like, you know what, Ken, you always love floral with leopard. And I remembered these gold florals. And y'all, gold florals sometimes are the hardest for me to use because, I don't know, they are for some reason. So, but I felt like this spread was perfect for it. So I did pull a bunch of those and I'm letting them rest on the wax paper as well. Just so I do that, you guys, just in case you don't know, I do that to prevent me from, like, if I need to move stickers around. Because I don't have a design in my head, I like to let my stickers live on the wax paper a little bit so they're easier to pull up. So, okay. Now I did put down another box too, and I'm also thinking, you know what, now that you kind of got your base down, because that other box on the Friday Saturday large box, I just wasn't feeling it on top of the other box. So I was like, you know what, put your checklist down first, figure out where that's going to go, then you can figure out where that box can go, because I know I need boxes on that particular day, so on Friday. So I'm like, yeah, let me figure this out. So y'all, this is just me behind in my brain. Okay. So I'm going to put some checklists on Monday, and then I'm going to alternate and put some on Wednesday as well. And that's going to make this spread super functional. Also, because I am keeping the design very minimum, technically minimum, but I'm doing clusters. You guys, the horizontal just provides so much space to write all the to-dos and all the things. So I love it when I do this. So if you are looking for a very functional spread like design to do, try the horizontal and do clusters, and then add your checklist. I promise you guys, I tend to always put at least like 20 to-dos on this spread, along with all of the things in the boxes and stuff. So I don't know, I like that, and I feel like it still gives me an aesthetic look, like a pleasing look, without having to go overboard in the decorations. I don't know, y'all. I'm fangirling over the horizontal right now. It's my baby. It is my baby. Okay. All right, so now that I got my checklist now, and I did go ahead and put that box on Friday, I feel better. So now I feel like I can go in and find some layering pieces. And I find these remember boxes in the book, and I thought that would look good. So that's what I put down on Friday to make that box not look so lonely. And then I can put another one somewhere else on the right side of the spread when I get at that point. So I did have that pulled on the wax paper. But right now I was so excited about these florals, y'all, to bring that element in, to just give it another little interesting contrast. And here I pulled that box because I was like, you know what, Kenya, you jumping all over the place, girl. You just excited about everything. And here I'm like, well, I can put this leopard print here. How will I make that go together before I put these florals down? So my mind was kind of like all over the place, you guys. But like I said, it's the process. I didn't have a rhyme or reason, but so far I'm loving how it's turning out. So what I decided to do was put the flowers kind of like angled on one side of the box corner, and then put the leopard print on the other. So I put that floral down on Thursday. And now here where I have this leopard print, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that it'll look good layered over. I'm just trying to make sure that that will work on the right side of the spread, because I have some smaller pieces in the book as well. So I thought I could pull those if I need to, but I wanted to see if that longer one would just pop, because I wasn't sure if I wanted to add leopard print to the other clusters. So here's where I pulled the shorter one. And I mean, you can always cut these down too if you need to. So here's what I was thinking. And boom, y'all, I like that. I like that cluster. And then I can go in and add like another box over it, which is what I was also thinking. So I think that'll be really, really cute. Okay, so here I'm playing around with this floral piece and trying to see how I can lay that leopard print over. And I was thinking this little long stem one would look cute. So I placed it down just to see if I can live with it there. I don't know. I wanted something a little bit different to not make them look so identical, but I don't know. And then at the same time too, I was like, well, those other clusters could use some leopard print. So y'all, I was just going back and forth, and before I put it down on the paper, I didn't want to, put too many stickers down, and didn't love it. But y'all, I must say that for me not to have known what I was doing, I'm feeling good about this spread. Okay, now me and this big floral here, I kept going back and forth on whether or not I wanted to put it down here at this bottom, because I wasn't sure if I should put a floral next to the Wild and Free spot, the Wild and Free sticker as well. So I don't know, y'all. I really enjoyed this. So that's what whiteout is for. My husband calls this the cheat code, and it probably is. So boom, I put that flower there, and I'm like, do I like it? Is it too bold? And I'm like, it's too bold. So I pull it up. Yes. My indecisive ways. Comment below, you guys, if y'all get like this too. If y'all are like sometimes just like, do I like that? Do I not like that? I don't know, y'all. So when I don't know, I just put it back. And I'm like, I'll come back to it. It's going to come together. So you just got to keep going. Okay. And I don't know what was up with me and that little Wild and Free, but I thought it would look good on Tuesday. So I'm going to let it rest on the wax paper. And then I'm going back to this flower. And I don't know. I feel like too, when I was sitting down planning, I just had time. So I kind of took my time with this spread, y'all, and went back and forth. I'm like, I'm thinking. Those are my thinking fingers. Y'all, but okay. So, and then I did want to pull that black in here too, because I feel like that black will give me a punch, like some bold pieces. But I'm like, I don't really know if I have the space for it. And I don't know if that's team too much. So here is where I'm just like, okay, you need to decide on the black. Are you gonna use all this black? And I'm like, I'm not gonna use those other pieces, but I think this strip might work. And I'm like, I don't know if I find a space for it. I thought maybe I could put it where I was gonna put that Wild and Free, but I don't know. I'm going back and forth with it. I thought maybe it'll look good there, but then I thought that cluster was fine by itself. It didn't need all that extra, And you guys, I do like a very clean aesthetic. Like lines, like clean lines and stuff. I like for my spread to look as neat as possible, because then I'm really excited to write in it whenever it's neat, Even if I do use a lot of stickers, I like for the stickers to be neat. So I'm trying to make it neat, you guys. I'm trying to make it neat. But I'm going back and forth, and I'm trying to this is where I say, you know what? Just put some flowers down. You always like flowers. This is your default. Put your florals down. And it's gonna be cute regardless, which I really wasn't too concerned about that, because y'all, that I'm telling you, that strip down the middle had me going. I was like, I don't care if I don't put anything else on this page. I like that leopard print down the middle. That's cute. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead, I'm trying to find a piece over here that will work in this little cluster. And what I'm really thinking at this point is, if I put that leopard print on that side, I need it to be a little bit smaller, because I feel like that's a little large. So I either need to cut it down some, or use that piece elsewhere and find a little smaller piece. And y'all, here's where I pick up the smaller piece, and I'm like, oh, I kind of like it on that cluster too, you know. And then also too, sometimes when your clusters don't work, you guys, and what I tend to figure out is I need to pull up the cluster that I have laid down and relay it. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm going to relay this, and I'm going to move that box over. Then that way I can put that floral there, and then boom, I can put my little leopard print on top. And that looks so much better. It's very similar to the other one, but it's a little bit different, so it doesn't bother me too bad. And I'm actually happy that I was able to make that leopard print work in that area, because I wanted to space out my leopard print as much as possible before I go in and add other pieces. And then here's where I decide, you know what, I kind of think that this little stem floral needs to go down here by the Wild and Free, and I could put this little cluster that I made on this side. And so I'm going to use my white out, and I'm going to make it go seamless. Y'all know when I pull the white out, typically that's going to be its home, and so I'm trying to clean it up a little bit. So I'm going to pull my little white pen, because I left a little spot blank. Yes, that makes me feel better. Okay, y'all, I'm liking it. I feel better about it. I'm going to put that box in this cluster like I mentioned earlier. I think it's looking good, y'all. It's looking good. It's functional, but it's still cute. And then I felt like just the leopard print, it just needed to go up there. I don't know. Once I put it up there, I just could not put it there. So I put it there. Now here's where I pull out that black strip, just trying to make sure I don't want to add in that, but I don't. I feel like this spread is looking beautiful with the florals and everything, and I don't want to mess it up, so I'm bringing back out my Wild and Free. I feel like it'll look really good in that spot. It won't, it won't distract from the look that I'm going for at this point in the spread. So I'm going to put it down, and boom. And yes, I know I have Wild and Free on that one sticker, but I actually like that because it's on the opposite side of the spread. So, okay, y'all. So I don't know what happened to my footage. I think my camera cut off and I didn't notice it, but I did add in some little layering pieces. And this is what I mean when the layering comes together. It really makes the clusters pop. I went in and added in some little strip quotes, and then I also added in some little small, curved, I guess you could call them flags in a way. That's what they kind of remind me of. Then I also added in those little hexagons on the black boxes. So I thought that was cute. So I'm going to go in and add in some florals and leopard print to this one little cluster. That's the last little part that I feel like would make this really, really cute. So, and I pulled that one up because I was like, well, if I put a floral here, I don't want it on Wild and Free, I believe. I want maybe Wild and Free to be by itself, but I did like that flower over there. So I don't know. I'm going back and forth. And here I bring out that large floral again, you guys, because I just felt like it was kind of the only one that I had left that would look right, possibly. But I knew I didn't want it to clash. So I'm going to go ahead and just live with it. And I'm going to place it down. And I just sacrificed one of my little checklists, which is fine. I mean, I can find another spot to put it. I can find space on this spread. So now I'm going to go back in and just see if I have anything else. Maybe some little small florals that I could toss in somewhere. Y'all, I'm loving this spread. I'm so excited at this point to write in it. Because I'm like, okay, I got tons of boxes. I got tons of checklists. Thursday basically has a whole free spot for me to put some bullet points and everything. But I do decide that the top kind of needs something. So I find these strip quotes and I thought, well, maybe don't do black. That might be too much. But then I put this like rust color up that I have on the spread and thinking that that would like make it pop. But nope, I feel like, you know what, I'm wrong about the black and I need to put the black down. So, and the other thing about the black too, there wasn't like a midway strip, I guess you could say, one that fit this side of the page. So I'm going to have to improvise a little bit. So I move it over more so to the edge. And these are two separate quotes, you guys. They don't go together, but I thought it was fine. And I'm just going to put me a little floral at the top. I wanted to use some more flowers anyway, so I'm going to put me some up there. And I don't know, Wild and Free is just by itself over there, but I could label, like I say label, layer a box over it possibly. And then I decided to put this little floral on this box just to give it another little punch, since that floral on Thursday is kind of close to that black box. And then now I'm just going to try to fill in this little hole here and maybe do like a floral cluster. But you guys, I love this spread. I feel like it took me a lot of work to get here. Okay, a lot of thinking, a lot of pulling up stickers, putting it back down. But I hope that this spread encourages you, that if you ever find yourself in a kind of like a little space where you don't know what to do and you're just winging it, just keep going. Just keep going and trust your inner creative, because that's what I have to do a lot of the times, you guys. And I feel like I'm always surprised with what it comes out to be. So I absolutely love this spread. I finished my little cluster at the top and I really hope you guys love it too. All right, so on to the next spread, you guys. This is my International Women's Day themed spread. And I wanted something fun, colorful, like just bright and vibrant. And this kit, well, it's a printable from Crafty Planner Queen, Robin, my girl. And I thought it would go perfectly with Womankind. Now, this is an oldie sticker book from the Happy Planner. And I just thought the colors complemented each other so well. So here's what I've pulled so far. I went ahead and cut the girls out. I want to use as many girls as I can possibly on this spread. I mean, it's International Women's Day this week, so hey, I'm going all out, okay? So first off, my first inclination was to layer in these things to do boxes. I hardly ever use these, so I thought that they would be like a nice little, you know, something different. And I thought I could go in and maybe do 2 clusters initially and then do something else in my other free spaces. So I have this never forget your own worth quote, and then I also have support your local girl gang. And I don't know, y'all, I love the Womankind sticker book. I've kind of just savored it for a while, so I'm glad to pull it out and to use it. Let me know below if you have this sticker book in your collection. You know, sometimes we talk about like not using older sticker books because they're outdated, but y'all, I'm gonna be honest, I love the older ones too. Just I bought them for a reason, and I'm just one that I will use them. They might not be, you know, your cup of tea anymore, but sometimes I still love them. So I hope you guys don't mind watching me use some of the older ones. And I love mixing older sticker books with the new ones. Oh, that'd be my jam. Okay, so that way you guys can, you know, see it too. The only thing that makes me feel a little bit bad about that is if you want this book and it's not available anymore. But I do encourage you guys to use your stash. Okay, so back to the Plan With Me kit. What I'm doing here, I did pull these curved boxes in their full color, so I thought that would be cute for some other, you know, contrast to the spread. And literally, this is all I have, so I just thought I'm gonna go in and just layer in me some girls. I'm just gonna layer them in everywhere. I thought about putting them all towards the bottom of the spread, or maybe even like do like a row of them on one side and then another row like on the opposite, like top to bottom side. Like one at the top on one side and one at the bottom on one side, like a row of them. And I thought that would be cute, but then I was like, you know what? I want to make sure that I don't compromise functionality, because honestly, you guys, this week I got a lot going on. Unfortunately, I had some stuff happen in my family this week, so we got to go do and take care of, you know, some family matters and everything this week. So I wanted to make sure that I was prepared and I had a lot of space to get a lot of the things done, because I knew that I had some things that would take me away from, you know, work even. So yeah, I'm trying to give myself as much functional space as possible, which is another reason why I pulled these things to do list, like stickers, because I thought that would help me like condense some of my, checklist down just in case I needed the extra space. So I really thought this out, you guys. So I'm just spreading the girls around. Can't do the design that I initially wanted to do, but I think it still would turn out pretty cute. Okay, so I'm going in, trying to see what kind of boxes are in this book that I have left that will actually go. And y'all, it's like, okay, I find this one, then I find that one. Okay, I'm like, yep, I can pull those. And what I love about this spread and this color palette and the girls is that the fact that I don't really have to, I can show the love with the color. Typically with colors, I try to stick to 2 to 3 colors, or if I'm not doing a monotone spread, obviously, but 2 to 3 colors in a color palette, and that tends to come together for me. But when it's a fun spread like this and like the girls are popping, you can either just do a completely neutral back base with all of your boxes and functional stickers and let the girls pop on their own, or you can just join the fun, join the party with them and bring in a bunch of color with your boxes and things. And so that's what I decided to do, just because, this week, like I said, I got a lot of stuff going on, and I just really wanted a spread that would, every time I looked at it, it would bring, make me cheerful and everything. So that's what we're doing here. And I do go into the Mega Colorful Boxes sticker book, and I'm going to bring in some of these larger boxes. I thought that was a great contrast to bring in to this design. And y'all, I'm just planning. Like, when I be planning, I really be enjoying myself. Like, I really do. So, and you guys, if y'all don't know, like, typically I plan with either a TV show on or some music, or sometimes I listen to a podcast or something, and I just be in the zone. And I just have you guys, in overhead view watching, but I be literally like in the zone. So if you guys see me like jamming a little bit, that might be the music playing, or just whatever, if I'm interacting with the camera. But here I moved that box over because I wanted to put a girl there on Wednesday, but then I thought, well, I didn't want her stacked on top of another girl, so I'm trying to spread them out. And so I moved that one girl in the yellow top to the other side of that Never Forget Your Own Words. And then this way I can move this box back over, and I could possibly put this girl here. And also too, you guys, I'm trying to keep in mind of the colors that the girls have on and like their hair and stuff, because I want to like make sure I'm spreading the love with the color and I'm spreading it out. It's a little bit hard because some of them, they are matchy, but like this one in particular, I felt like she was a little too in close proximity with the other one. So I'm going to use this girl, even though she looks like the one on top on Monday. And then I ripped that sticker, you guys. I have to pull another one. I must say, though, you guys, I typically don't have a big sticker graveyard. I tend to do pretty good. And I think it's because of the wax paper. It saves me. Okay, so I'm liking those clusters that I have there. So now I'm trying to see what else I can do to the right side of the spread. And I feel like this girl would look good on Friday. She's kind of got like her hand on her hip or in her pocket. And so I thought she would look cute there because her shirt is blue and it's a little bit bolder. Then I thought, well, let me put this girl maybe on top of Sunday, like next to this box. But I don't know. I'm letting her sit there just a little bit just so I can see, but not really sold on her position. And then I did want to put a girl on Saturday as well. But see, Saturday I got quite a bit going on Saturday. I have a meeting in the morning. I got the family stuff Saturday. And then I also have some more family stuff. Got an engagement party to go to. So Saturday is a full day. Which is why I know I won't be getting any like housework, cleaning, prepping or any of that type of stuff done. So that needs to kind of get done more so during the week, as well as I need to make sure I get all my errands and all that stuff done. So I'm giving myself plenty of boxes. And then I do remember that I have another meeting on Monday that I need to put in, so I put in another box there. And then I'm going to layer in a box on Friday as well. And then now I feel like, okay, maybe I can go in and add some more girls. And y'all, I'm going to get the full planner layout in the frame in just a second. Just bear with me because I was working, okay? I was working and grooving and just everything. I really like this girl, and I want her, because she got that red hair, I want her to go like on Saturday, but I was trying to make sure that, because that empty space, so I pulled a box and I'm going to lay her there. And I feel like that looks good, but at the same time, I feel like it's a little cluttered. It will give me room though to write in like my meeting and everything that I got going on, but I still feel like it's a little cluttered. So I'm going in, I'm putting that girl, trying to see where I can fit her, because I know I want another girl on this side. And wherever I put her, that was the deciding factor of whether or not I needed to move that sticker. So I'm going to move the girl, and maybe that breaks it up some, but it doesn't to me. So I'm going to move this box, and I'm thinking maybe put this box on Friday. That will look good. And maybe I could just use bullet points for all the things on Saturday, since it's a lot. Here, now I'm back in the frame, you guys. Okay, so going back and forth, and I'm like, well, she can still live there, but then there's that like space on Saturday that's like a little empty in between the boxes. So maybe I need to move that box over, possibly. But then I feel like it would be too on top of the other box. So y'all, this is where I came into like a little hiccup. It's like, what can I do? So I feel like I need to put this girl down that I know I want to use on Sunday. And so that way they can kind of help me make sure the design that I go with on Saturday looks spread out enough. It looks balanced. So I'm trying to figure her out. So I'm going to put a box here because we do have church. And then we got a training, so I have boxes for that. Then I have a little to-do list as well, because I won't be able to get a lot of things done on Saturday. So some of that stuff I'll have to do on Sunday. So that's why I put that there. And then, y'all, I like her. She got that yellow hair and everything. I feel like she looks good right there. And then, y'all know, I was like, I kind of want to use some of these flowers. But I didn't want it to take up too much space, so I decided to go in with the little smaller ones. And I only had like a few of them, like a couple, I believe. So I was trying to see the best spots to put them. And I feel like right here with this girl, that would give her like a great little frame. And then I had this one. And I was like, ooh, I can put her here on Sunday. Or she can even possibly go in this little white space. But I'm really thinking Sunday is like the best spot for her. So I'm going to let that rest on the wax paper. I did pull that little small floral, but I don't think I need it. So we're going to put it back. And y'all, I'm liking it. I'm liking it so far. It's giving me the pop of color that I want. And I feel like the after the pen will look really good because I got a lot of boxes and stuff to write in. So, and I say it'll look really good. It'll be fun to write in, rather. I can do some lettering and stuff. I think like that, you guys, when I'm like putting it together, like what I can do just to make it interesting. And I like to do that because it keeps me coming back to my planner. It makes me excited about opening up my planner. And if I'm excited about using my planner, then I will actually use my planner. Even though I really kind of feel like my life depends on it. So even if I don't use stickers at all, I need my planner. But this just makes it so much more, I don't know, fun. It just adds something to my life. I absolutely love planning, you guys. And creative planning has just taken it to another level for me. So I appreciate it. And I feel like everybody loves stickers. Even if you plan digitally, most digital planners that I know, they are into stickers too. So whether they are paper stickers or, digital stickers, give me the stickers. Okay, so I'm trying to like get this girl together, okay? She is absolutely fabulous, and I want her to go with some floral, and like I do feel like she can go on Sunday and will be a happy medium. And I did move that box down to the bottom so that way I can just, have a little free space, and it looks a little bit more spread out, and I like it. So I'm going to live with this. So now that I have that settled, okay, I'm looking at this girl. And I'm like, okay, she really needs to go over just the hair. And I feel like she looks good there. Okay, so now Kenya, let's just live with it just a little bit. Let's see what else we can add in. And I did pull these rainbows because I thought they would be a great element. But because I have the florals, I was actually fine without using those. So now I'm going to go into my planner basis. I'm going to add me some bullet points, and I pull these little pink ones. This is like OG sticker book too, you guys. I actually bought 2 of these, and I don't know, I actually won one in a giveaway, I believe, but I have 2 of these, and I always forget about these bullet points in here, and I need to, remember that. So I was glad I remembered that I had these in this color. And so I just put some on Tuesday and Thursday. And then I'm going to put some on Saturday too. Because like I said, I can just write, the event that I got going on. Well, the meetings and the event and everything. And then I can put that main event on in the big box. Or even add another box under that girl. Because once I write in it, I feel like I could add more boxes as I see fit. Or maybe another type of, functional element. So I felt good about that. Okay, so now I'm looking like, I want some more layering, you guys. So I'm going to go in and find these little quote strips that are in the sticker book, in the Womankind sticker book, and see what I can add there. And that'll add a little bit more effect. And then I did see these flags, and I thought, maybe I could put a flag there. But I decided against that. And it's coming together. It is coming together. And then this little flag, it's a little strip. It says meeting. And I thought, well, maybe I could put that here because I know I got that meeting on Saturday. I got meetings on Monday. I have meetings on Thursday. I got a lot going on this week, you guys, but we're going to make it. And I put this one down. It says, you're really pretty, because all women are beautiful. And I had this pink one, and I wanted to use it too because it was longer, but I thought maybe it would be too much, especially on Saturday, which is Saturday is where I felt like I would need one of these to go to balance it out. So sometimes my balance gets in the way of, designing things. And I tried to pull this one because it was a different element. I thought maybe I could use those, but I decided against it. And then I thought maybe if I put a skinny box here, it'll make me feel better about putting this label. And I don't know, y'all. I feel like that's team too much. Honestly, I was trying to make this work. I really was trying to make it work. But even though I feel like at times balance gets in the way of designing stuff, I still feel like it's a very important part of planning for me, just my style in general. So what I settled with is just layering that meeting. I was trying to avoid that, but I just settled to layer that meeting quote strip or flag, across that box. And it looks cute. It still looks cute. Okay, so now I feel like, I need something else. So that's when I bring in this polka dot washi. Because I'm like, you know what? Normally, when you need one more thing, washi is the answer. I know a lot. Let me know below. Comment below if you guys start with washi. If you start there first and then you make your spread around the washi. Or are you like me? At times you feel like washi is like the accessory. It's like, putting on, it's like grabbing that bag before you head out to go with your outfit. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know. That might not make any sense, but to me, that's kind of how I've learned to use washi. And maybe I need to try it the other way to see what kind of creative things I can come up with making washi be my centerpiece. Okay, so now I am going to put this little strip here on Sunday because I really like that one on Tuesday. I feel like that was a little punch I needed. So I'm going to put one on Sunday and possibly put one on Friday and one on Thursday. I don't know where I could put it on Thursday exactly, as outside of taking away one of my little bullet points. So I'm trying to see. And I'm cutting it down, you guys, so that it's a little bit thinner. This washi that I have in the polka dot is kind of thick, so I tend to just trim it. So now I'm like, okay, let me put this piece up here on Friday and see if that will look really cute. And then I put a little scrap piece on Thursday, and I like to do this just to see if I like it. And what I'm gonna do, because I feel like it's still not giving me the full visual effect, I'm gonna go ahead and cut it down on Friday to see if I love that. I'm just gonna trace around the sticker, and I feel like I like it on Friday, y'all. I really do. But it's Thursday that's throwing me for a loop. Thursday is where I feel like it needs to go. So maybe I can, I don't know, do something else with it. That's what I'm thinking. So I'm going to pull a longer piece and maybe lift up that sticker here. And I feel like this will actually add in like a little layering to down here, a little bit more of a punch. So I'm going to cut it down. And I feel like it's going to look okay. I did sacrifice that bullet point so I can just lift it up too, which is fine. I mean, if I need extra space, I feel like I have a good amount of space, so it's not too bad. Yeah. Okay, so I'm liking that. I think it looks good so far. So now I'm trying to see, do I need anything else? Like, am I feeling anything else? How I feel about the girl? And I mean, I feel like it's fine, you guys. I feel like at this point, sometimes in your spread, you just need to live with things. And I was just like, should I lift it up? Am I going to be okay with this washi? And I'm going to be okay. But I do feel like this one, though, here, I wanted to fix this little flower behind it because it was kind of like hidden. And now I feel like that looks better. Okay. I like the spread, you guys. I like it. I feel like it's my International Women's Day spread. Super happy with it. I didn't get to use all the girls, but I feel like they look great. These girls are popping. Okay, so that's pretty much it for this Plan With Me. All right, y'all, and that's pretty much it for this video. I want to thank you all so much for watching. And please comment below which of these spreads turned out to be your favorite. I would love to hear from you. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. And I want to thank you as always for being so sweet and so kind. And until next time, I love you guys. Bye.